Hi, my name is Candy, and welcome to Masters of the Griddleverse. And today we're going to be making macaroni and cheese, except we're not using macaroni, we're using cavatappi pasta.
So how does it feel to be on this side of the camera?
I'm not as flamboyant as my husband, so I'm not too fond of being on this side of the camera, but it's okay.
This one's for the mother-in-law who constantly asks my
Where's
wife.
my daughter? So far we have water that's salted, boiling, getting ready for our noodles, which we don't have out yet, so I should go get those. Got the noodles. And while we're waiting on that water to start boiling, we're going to try to grate this cheese with a food processor that I've only seen used. So here goes nothing. If the top blows off, please don't judge.
What kind of cheese we got?
So we're going to say that this is Monterey Jack cheese because they're both white, and I don't know which one's Monterey Jack and which one's mozzarella, but yeah. So here goes one. And that's a lot faster than using the hand grater. So as you can see. And then I guess we'll go ahead and do the mozzarella next.
You think it's mozzarella?
It could be Monterey Jack. It's one or the other. Okay. Now it looks like it's getting full, so I'm going to see about dumping that out into the bowl. And as our aunt says, don't put your hands on the blade.
Those are sharp.
So what was it? Mozzarella or Monterey Jack? Since
That one was mozzarella.
Okay.
So how much cheese do we need in total?
So this is 8 ounces of Monterey Jack and 8 ounces of mozzarella. And we're about to do 8 ounces of extra sharp cheddar and 8 ounces of regular cheddar and 8 ounces of Colby Jack. All in all, that makes 2.5 pounds of cheese.
All right, last block.
Last block of cheese. And this is all the cheese we got so far. And then we still got to fit this block in there somewhere. Oy, oy.
What did Clark Griswold will say once? Bend over and I'll show you. I'll sleep on the couch tonight.
All right. All the cheese is done, grated.
So for those who don't have it and can afford one, would you recommend a food processor?
Especially for the cheese grating because that thing was super quick. You would have still been on the first block if we didn't have this.
I think there's little balls. Yeah, I just dump right in there. Not about more in there.
And don't touch the blade. And do as I say, not as I do.
That one's not as bad as the chopping blade.
Mm. And then I'm gonna have to end up. It came out the whole. Look at that. Okay. I'm gonna have to swirl this cheese together with a spoon or something.
Yeah, I probably have to mix it together, toss it together.
Yep. I'll stick this over here for now because I'm done with it.
Granny and Sasha over here wishing they had some cheese. What you doing?
Mixing this cheese up the best we can, trying to get it evenly dispersed in this bowl with all the different kinds because we're going to separate it into the two halves. Half of it's going to go in the sauce, and the other half of it's going to go a little bit on top and a little bit in the middle layer of the noodles.
Ooh, fancy.
Ew, noodles. Oh my gosh. I feel like I want to stick my hand in there.
You want to stick your face in there. Don't lie. Sometimes when a tool don't want to work, just use your hands.
I guess. I'm trying to get this cheese mixed together.
Getting it real nice and deep like.
Yeah, I don't know. If you're thinking, how did she manage to spend 13 years straight with that man? I don't know.
They're only 13 years married. We've been together for like almost 21 years.
Exactly.
What were you thinking?
Thinking currently that I'm making a mess with this cheese.
You know what else you could have done?
What's that?
Gotten one of those Tupperware things we have in the lid and just
Shake
shook
the
it.
Salisbury's out of it.
Shake it.
Yeah.
We didn't think that far ahead.
Yeah, that looks good to me.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take that bowl and just disappear for a little while.
Yeah, no. And if our other granddaughter was here, you'd have to fight her for the bowl of cheese.
She's 4. I could totally possibly take her.
I doubt it. You're old. She could definitely run faster than you.
Yeah, that's true.
Over here, we're waiting on this water to boil. Rolling boil. Rolling. Normally, I would use a wooden spoon because if you use the wooden spoon and you lay it on top of the pot, it usually don't boil over.
Yeah, that's our mess of the utensil drawer.
Yeah, I feel like you didn't see that.
Saw it.
You know you have one too. At least some kind of junk drawer in the kitchen. Almost everybody does. All right, so this water is boiling, salted water. We're gonna take this 1 pound box of cavatappi pasta and pour it in the boiling water. And if you forget what you're doing, it tells you on the side of the box how long to cook it. It says 6 to 8 minutes. We're gonna make ours up and get it ready and throw it in the oven tomorrow for Thanksgiving. Smell all the cheese. All right. There's that. And I have out this plastic spoon, but I also have this wooden tool here because normally if the water is boiling to a rolling boil and it starts to look like it's going to boil over for whatever reason, I don't know. If you put the wooden spoon on top of it, it keeps the water from boiling out of the pot.
You could also turn the eye down a little bit too if you wanted.
And if you're like Chris and you want to turn the eye down, you can do that too.
Okay.
So this is 3 tablespoons of butter that we melted. It's on medium heat. And this, in this bowl, is 3 tablespoons of flour. We're going to make a roux. Shake it on in there. I did not bloom the seasonings like I was supposed to, but, you know, we'll add them afterwards.
You don't have to. It's just supposed to enhance.
Let me get this whisk.
And from our family to yours, we whisk you a happy Thanksgiving. So why are you cooking the roux?
Cooking it to get the flour taste out of it, and that lovely noise means that the noodles need to be drained. You want to cook the flour so that your macaroni and cheese don't taste like flour and is lumpy. And while that's doing what it's doing here, we're going to go ahead and drain these noodles. But since we're going to bake them tomorrow, we're only cooking them for 6 minutes. Yeah, they're a little firmer than al dente, which is what we want. Don't mind the dishes in the sink or the cloud of smoke.
Yes. God forbid people know that we live here.
We have dishes. Oh my god. I'm gonna burn this shit in my hand in about 2 seconds.
Want this?
Nope, I just want a pot holder.
Oh, okay.
gonna drain noodles. Put them back there because that's hot. So I'm not gonna measure spices. I'm just gonna put in what looks good to me. But it's gonna be smoked paprika. I like it a lot. And salt.
Around here, we like to measure with our heart.
And pepper. And then once you get it all mixed together in a little bit, if you don't like it and it's not spicy enough, you can always add more. And some garlic powder. And whisk that in. So once your flour and spices and butter mix cook for about 3 minutes, so it looks like it's not lumpy anymore, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of this evaporated milk. It's a 12-ounce can. We're going to use the whole can, but we're just going to put a little bit at a time, get it stirred in there. Mix it and keep on mixing it until it looks smooth, hopefully.
Good looking row you got going on there.
It's okay. It's still a little chunky yet.
Have you seen your husband?
Okay.
Chunky is what I do. Or is what I am. Yeah, we'll go with that.
And while that's heating still, we have 2 cups of heavy cream. We're going to start adding that in slowly.
Yes, I know what y'all thinking. I way upgraded and she downgraded.
Oh, that cream is thick, thick.
Are you adding any mustard to your macaroni and cheese mixture?
Yeah, I've been debating on whether or not I was going to add a little bit of Dijon prepared mustard or some of the dry mustard.
Honestly, I'll just go Dijon. That's just me. You're the one cooking it, not me.
So I think it's about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. I'm just going to give it a squirt in there so it looks good. And see, Walmart Dijon mustard. If you don't want Walmart Dijon mustard, you can get Grey Poupon. Yep, that looks good.
When does the star of the show up?
Who's the star of the show?
Oh, the cheese.
So whenever this starts bubbling, we're going to turn off the heat and then add the cheese.
Cheese! Sweet.
Okay. Now that we have half of the pot of macaroni and cheese in there, we're going to put half of the cheese that's remaining on top of that.
Is the other half going in my belly?
The other half is going to go on the very top after the second layer of pasta.
So wait, we're having macaroni and cheese, macaroni and cheese, and cheese.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't put that there. We don't want to melt both. And I'm going to pour the rest of it on here. I feel like it's going to be heaping out of the bowl or the container.
Obviously, do your best with the cheese glue that you're working with. That looks so good right now.
All right. And then,
Look at that.
finally, we're going to take the rest of this cheese and sprinkle it on top. And then, once it's all done and it's cooled off to room temperature, we're going to cover it with tin foil for us. And then tomorrow, when it's Thanksgiving and we're ready to cook it, we're going to take it out and bake it for about, say, 20-25 minutes at 375 until all the cheese on top is melted. And if it starts to look like it's not melted enough, you can always turn the broiler on and eyeball it with the broiler on until the cheese starts bubbling and pull it out.
I personally think after you cook it for the 20-25 minutes, you should broil it for a couple of minutes to get that nice crispy cheese on
bubbly,
top.
bubbly cheese. And then when you're all done, you can have your husband clean up the mess that you made.
I got my own mess over here to make and clean.
To make and clean.
Yes.
So that's our macaroni and cheese. Actually, it's not macaroni. Cavatappi and cheese pasta. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good fun stuff. Make those YouTube guys happy. Bye.
Bye.